ICAEW Economic Insight Middle East is a quarterly economic forecast for the region compiled and published by Oxford Economics. The report is a good barometer of business sentiment across the region and here in the UAE. Mohamed Bardastani is senior economist at Oxford Economics. He's with us here in the studio this evening. Mohamed, great to see you again. So what does your latest report say about the health of the UAE economy, I should say?
Yeah, the report shows that the UAE economy is expected to grow from 1.7% last year to 2.1% this year. And this will be supported by healthy projections for both the oil and non-oil sectors. Our report also shows that the UAE economy is among the most diversified economies in the region, attracting high levels of foreign direct investment. Just as an example, FDI inflows in Dubai grew by 41% year-on-year last year. And the tourism industry has also strengthened, as evident by increasing number of arrivals in Dubai International Airport, as well as healthy levels of hotel occupancy rates in both Abu Dhabi and Dubai.
What about the non-oil sector? Does this mean that that's having a larger part to play at the moment and in the future?
Indeed. So we see the non-oil sector accelerating from 1.3% last year to 2.1%. And this will be supported by expansionary fiscal budget at both the federal and emirate level, as well as various pro-growth government initiatives. So we believe that the non-oil sector growth will be broad-based this year, with notable contribution from various sectors, including the construction sector, as it reflects basically the Expo 2020 projects, or the build-up in projects in preparation for Expo 2020. But we also see good contribution from wholesale and retail, as well as manufacturing, transportation, and finance.
There have been quite a few UAE government initiatives over the past few months, and can those be calculated yet in respect to the economy?
So you would need a very detailed level of implementation timeline, the specific amount to be spent, as well as the specific sectors, to be able to calculate the economic impact. Nonetheless, we see these developments very positively. Just as an example, the stimulus plan in Abu Dhabi, it entails $13.6 billion US, and it includes funds allocated for SME projects, as well as infrastructure, industrial, social projects, and measures to reduce the cost of doing business. And similarly, we've seen in Dubai a stimulus plan to reduce the cost of doing business in key industries such as aviation, real estate, and education. So overall, we think these measures will contribute positively to overall growth.
So Mohamed, what key economic factors should we be looking out for over the next 12 months or so, do you think?
So as for any Middle Eastern economy, I think it's always good to look at oil production and oil prices, because there are signaling factors of the health or the direction of the economy. Other than that, I would also look at the monthly purchasing manager index. It's a gauge of the health of the non-oil private sector, and it measures output and new orders. So it gives you an idea where the non-oil sector is heading. I would also look at the sub-index of employment, as it measures job creation. And there has been some level of weakness at the end of last year, but it gives you an idea how the labor market is developing.
Now, how can people get hold of the report so they can look at it in more detail?
They're published monthly by Emirates and BD.
Great. All right. We appreciate you coming in tonight, Mohamed Bardastani. Thanks a lot.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Dubai Investments is set to distribute 10% cash dividend to its shareholders for the financial year ending 31st December 2018. A proposal was approved by shareholders at the group's 23rd annual general meeting today. The company's shareholders also approved all other resolutions presented by the board of directors of Dubai Investments. The company presented its 2018 financial results, which showed a net profit of 651.4 million dirhams last year. All right, time now to have a look at the markets along with today's gainers and losers rounding off this UAE Business Week.